Let me just bring them back up. So, are you ready to live more, work less, 10 times your income without working 24/7? Hello and welcome to this masterclass. We're going to talk through how to create multiple income streams through courses and memberships. And I'm so thrilled and excited that you are here. So I'd like to show you how you can build a life that is, really free, but also you have that safety net so you can 10 times your income without being stuck on the hamster wheel. So here's what you can expect. This is not your typical masterclass because I'm going to share tangible ways to live more and work less and 10 times your income. For the next half hour, I'm going to share some of the key strategies that you can use to create a safety net. And it's helped my clients to transform their lives and businesses with passive income. Like Leah, who created a LinkedIn course and membership and added $20,000 recurring revenue each month. Or Susie, who created a series of life-changing courses and sold over 5,000 courses. Or Jerry, who is living her dream life in Dubai and generates $12,000 a month from her accountancy membership. So I'm making a promise here today. I'm going to show you how you can live more, work less, and 10 times your income without working 24/7. And by the time we're done here today, you'll discover why you are fully qualified to create your own online course and membership. How you can live more and work less and start profiting from your course before you've actually created any content. And a way that I can help you fast track into having a course or membership ready in just 90 days. And I'll make you an exciting offer at the end. So you're in the right place because you want to create consistent income and have a safety net for you and your family. And you're in the right place because you want to 10 times your income without being stuck on the hamster wheel, working 24/7. And you're in the right place because you want to leave behind the work that doesn't excite you and create a system that enables you to spend time with the people that you love. This is not for you if you're looking for the next get rich quick plan or strategy, or you're not prepared to work smart, or you don't want to help your clients get life-changing results, or maybe you don't want to grow an online business. So let's focus. If you've got, we're going to be here for the next 20 minutes or so. And so if you can put your phone on mute and just let's enjoy, have some fun and see where it goes. So there's an exciting bonus at the end. If you stay with me, you can get my Skyrocket Your Publicity course, where I show you the secrets to getting publicity for free for your business. And it's worth $597. So here's a couple of options. We've got the easy path, where you learn the easy way to create passive income using my proven strategies and sell thousands of courses and memberships on repeat. Or there's the hard path, where you keep doing what you've been doing, tap into some gurus on YouTube, and try and tie it all together. So, hello, I'm Lucy. I live in the UK and I spent 20 years living all over the world, in lots of B countries, from Beijing to Berlin to Bangkok to Baghdad. And I worked as a TV journalist. And I got to live an amazing life, interview world leaders, travel in Air Force One, hang out on the red carpet. But when my son was born, I had various health issues. And so reporting from all around the world wasn't possible. And I wanted to be there for my son. So I set up my online business, but I was completely overwhelmed on the hamster wheel. And I wanted to be there for my son. So I knew that something had to change. And I gotta sneeze, sorry. Oh, excuse me. So business was doing well, but by the time I covered all the outgoings, I wasn't making the money that I wanted. And I was working 24/7 trying to juggle it all. And I felt like I was on this roller coaster of unpredictable sales. And I was kind of, waiting for that client contract to be signed, or, that kind of that feast or famine mentality where you feel fearful and that nerves in the pit of your stomach all the time. And I sucked at selling. I did coaching to help me sell better and networking and mindset work, but none of it really worked. So I knew I had to find a better way. And I felt like I was stuck on the entrepreneurial hamster wheel. And I didn't have time to focus on the business because I was so busy working in the business. I was so busy trying to do everything. And I had a son with additional needs who needed me around. And I felt guilty if I wasn't with my son. So it was this complete predicament. I couldn't work more as a single parent because I needed to be around for my son. So I had to find a way of working smarter. And for a long time, my confidence was really low. And those, I don't know if you get them, those little mind gremlins, just doubting me and who I was and whether I was good enough and if I was an expert and, whether I could actually do this and make it work. And I doubted my business. But I realized that I owed it to myself and my son to step up. And I just needed to believe in me and the value that I could share with the world. And then I discovered the power of selling courses and memberships on repeat. And I realized that automating my sales systems would help me sell thousands of courses and create a membership, but also get me my freedom back and create the kind of life I wanted for my son. In just a short time, I've built a business that gets leads on repeat, and I've sold over 50,000 courses. And it means I work about 4 hours a day, 4 days a week. So I work school hours, I'm there for my son, but I also get time to go for a swim or go for a run. I turn over about $1 million in revenue from courses, and I pay all the bills, the mortgage, all of that stuff. And I'm not working crazy hours. So I'm able to go to the therapy sessions and the hospital appointments, and we get to spend, I didn't work all summer. And so I've really built a life where I could definitely work more and I could definitely probably earn more, but I've built a life that works for me and my son, and we create moments that matter. So the one thing I want you to come away with is that you can successfully create a profitable course and membership that sells on repeat and gives you a safety net to live life on your terms, regardless of what's going on in your world. Oh, sorry. So how would you spend your time if you had an easy system of getting consistent income into your business without having to spend hours on the hamster wheel. I'm going to introduce the 3 biggest myths of course creation, because there are stories that we tell ourselves all the time. And these are the kind of stories that you might tell yourself about creating a course or a membership. So myth number 1, and I know that I definitely struggle with this one, the myth that you're not good enough. That little voice in your head that says you need to learn more or be more qualified or be an expert. And I certainly really struggle with this one. I found that, you know, I just doubted myself and everything I was doing. And you know, I'd almost be embarrassed to tell people what I was doing because I just felt like I was such a failure. And so, you know, it's really hard to get out of your own way and, you know, bust those beliefs that you have about yourself. But you have to just put those to one side and say, you know what, I'm going to go for it, regardless of the stories I tell myself. And perhaps you doubt yourself, whether you're good enough or clever enough or worthy enough of creating a course. Maybe you think, oh, wait, I'm not quite ready. I'm not expert enough. So I want to tell you that you are enough, and pop into the chat, you are enough, okay? Because, you know, I really want you to take that away from today, that you can stand in your own power. You can be an expert in your area of expertise. And, you know, lots of people will say to me, oh, but there's so many other people doing it. Well, the fact is that the online course industry, the e-learning industry is going to be worth 300 billion by 2030. So, you know, I remember pre-pandemic, they were sort of saying estimates of like 3.2 billion for 2025. And that's how much it's exploded, the learning online. And so there is always potential for new people, new opportunities. And so this is your time to step into it. And so if you choose not to step into it, then you stay trapped on the hamster wheel, working 24/7. And those dreams that you had for yourself and the possibilities and potential of your life just seems so out of reach, and you just stay trapped doing what you're doing. Can you imagine if you had the time to do the things you love with the people you love? So myth number 2, that you think, oh, I'll wait till I'm ready. And what does ready mean? You're not ready to put yourself out there, or you'll wait till your child finishes school or starts university or starts school, whatever it may be, or you'll wait till the economy gets better. And this kind of, oh, I'm not ready to do it yet. You know, it's something I definitely procrastinated on, thinking I wasn't ready. But we're never ready. The answer is we're never ready. We just have to get going. And if you continue to believe this, you will stay the world's best kept secret. And you don't get to fulfill your passion and your purpose. And instead, you settle for mediocre. And you don't get to impact the world with your message. Can you imagine what it would feel like if you only said yes to the projects that truly light you up? Imagine if you could impact the world and share your message with many. So myth number 3 is, and I definitely felt this one, I don't have time to create a course. And I was, I was juggling, when I created my first course, I was juggling, a toddler. I had train tracks on the floor, and, it was chaos. And, my son had special needs. But we all start small, whether it's juggling with kids, or whether it's a side hustle and you're working full time. We can make time because we know that what is the other side of it is that potential to change our lives. So imagine how your life would look if you went all in. Like Carl, who navigated working full-time with family life, and he built his course on evenings and weekends because he knew there was a better way. Creating a course and a membership means you don't have to keep working those crazy hours to pay the bills. You don't have to keep working 24/7, trading time for money. And you have a safety net for your family, regardless of what's going on in the world. And actually, it can be your insurance policy. So I've got a question for you. What is the cost to you and your family if you keep going on the hamster wheel? I'd love to hear in the chat, what does this mean to you? If you just, how does your life stay the same, and how would it change if you created a course? Because you can create a safety net and make money while you sleep, and you can make money on repeat. That's the beauty of online courses and memberships. And I think the biggest moment for me was during the pandemic. So I also had an Airbnb business, and, suddenly we went from managing about 10 properties to, all the cancellations and all these mortgages suddenly. And I was like, oh my God, how are we going to pay all the bills? And I got COVID and I was really sick, and I was having to kind of rest and recover. And this was early days when I was, we didn't really know what it was about and how long I was going to be sick for. And I had to do homeschooling. But despite everything going on, my business still made money while I slept. And that was through my courses and my membership. Because having a course and a membership is the most effective way to make money while you sleep and have sales coming into the business every single day. And how it works is you have, it can be, small amounts of money coming in every day into your business, but they build up. And so, suddenly it goes from being like small amounts of money building up that you're making, several hundred or $1,000 a day, but over the course of, a year, that all builds up. And, it might be you're making $3,000, $4,000 a day, and, maybe it's 10,000, and that gradually builds up. And so it's a safety net for your family because you've done the work. You've created the courses, you've done the work, you've created the membership, and you're just putting your energy into the membership rather than trading time for money. So it's your insurance policy for your business. And it's what I call my ACE system. So that's audience, and then creating, and then the sales engine to sell it. So first of all, you need to ask your audience. So this is talking about what they actually need. So don't assume that you know what they need. You might have a good idea, but you want to really test and validate. So most people, and myself included, skip this stage at times because we just want to get on with creating, and it's much more fun to create. But actually, it's really worth asking people what they want. Because when you do your research, You find out what they need rather than presuming what they, what they actually want. And then you can pre-sell to them because you form relationships. So you can pre-sell to them in your research and your social media. So it means you make money much more quickly. And remember, if you stay till the end, you'll learn how I've sold 50,000 courses and how I'm a best-selling author. And it's possible for you too. So how do you pre-sell? Well, you ask your audience what they need. And then this opens the door to further research. So when you're having that conversation and those one-to-one conversations, then you can be saying, oh, I'm just working on a course. And they can say, oh, that's something I really need. And then you think, well, I've got a really warm sale. Someone knows about the course, they're interested. And then you can create a workshop for those people, even if you haven't actually created a course, and generate some money before you build the course. And then you're also testing in the workshop. You can test, understand what they want, and then you can see, is there a need for a membership? And you get that feedback. You build relationships. So Miranda created a workshop to test her course idea. And she had loads of learnings, and the workshop really, really helped her get some money. But also she realized from the workshop that her audience needed a membership. So she was just going to create a course. And then she realized, actually, I'm going to go all in on the membership. And so that's the possibility when you are, when you're asking people questions. Or Justine. So she was creating a course about understanding epilepsy, and she posted in some Facebook groups, asked her audience questions, and she had a massive response. And she basically got about 300 people from one Facebook post onto her email list. And there were all these people that were filling in her questionnaires and wanting to know more about her course. So then we move to step 2, which is where you create your content for your membership or your course. So this is where you plan, design the outline of the content so that people, they get what they want. And then you can look at recording that content. And we'll cover how to create a mini studio and what equipment you need. And I'll walk you through every step of this. I'm a former TV journalist, so I promise it is totally possible for you to do it and create that mini studio in your home or your office, wherever it may be. And then we'll also look at where to build your course and membership, what software you need, what platforms, where to structure your course, how your membership's going to look. And when you use this system, you can easily create your membership and create your course. Like Janet, who created a Shop Your Wardrobe course. And at the time, Janet had been laid off during the pandemic, and she was really lost. She worked in ICU, caring for sick babies, and suddenly she was like, what am I going to do? And so she started building a course, and she used her parents' basement to film and record her course. Or Deborah, who used, as you can see from the picture there, she was using her garage. So she converted her garage into her mini studio, and she filmed her dating course. So, you can do this yourself. It's easy to get going and start creating. And once you've built it, then you have the sales engine. And this is about not just selling once and then it going dusty on the digital shelf. This is selling again and again. And this is your sales engine. So what you're doing is you build it. So you build your sales pages, build your sales engine. And then you're going to test it and tweak it, put it out there. And then you get that feedback so that you can rinse and repeat. And then from that, once you know that it's working, like almost like an engine, it's purring, then you can really set it so it runs itself. And so, you know, that's what I do. And it helps me to generate thousands of dollars every single year. And the question for you is, if you don't create a membership or a course for your business, then the reality is that you can only 10 times your income by tripling your workload. And then it means you don't get to make money while you sleep. And the method works whether you're a solopreneur like me, or whether you are a larger organization. I built a series of courses for Psychology's magazine, and we use the same formula. And we sold 6,000 courses. So it's possible, whatever size, it works. You just have to build that machine. And like for Leah, where we built her a course, first of all, and then the membership. And now she has over 250 people in her membership coming in, you know, for masterclasses every single month, and they get support and community. So here's a quick review of the ACE system. So it's the research of your audience so that you can pre-sell to people, then creating the content and where to house that content for your membership or your course. And then it's the engine, it's the easy system that's automated so you can sell again and again. So why have you joined me today? Maybe you're looking for the safety net of an additional income stream. Or you feel like you're exhausted working so hard with very little recognition or reward. Or perhaps you're spending so much time working in the business rather than on the business, let alone the time to be with your family or pursue your passion projects. Or maybe you had a buzz about creating a course and membership and you wanted to see if it will work for you too. Because when you have a framework to create a profitable online course and membership that makes money while you sleep, you can shift from struggling to make consistent income, working crazy hours with very little to show for it, and wishing you could make more impact, to 10 timesing your income and impact with an online membership and course-based business. And it's that safety net that works 24 hours a day for you, so you can get on with the business of living your life. And the good news is you can get started straight away. Because remember, this system has helped me sell over 50,000 courses and build a sold-out membership. And it has incredible results for my clients too. So if there's one thing to take away from today, you can successfully create the safety net of additional income streams by selling your online course and membership and 10 times your income without working more hours or trading time for money. So I'd love to know if there was a way for you to get my system for creating courses and memberships and selling on repeat, would you take it? So you have a choice. Option 1, you don't make a digital course or membership. You're trading time for cash and exhausted trying to squeeze in everything into your day, spending hours trying to just find out the answers on YouTube, doing it all alone and feeling pretty burnt out. Or option 2, you 100% commit. So you fast track your online course and membership, and you've got that proven roadmap so you can 10 times your income without working more hours or trading time for money. And what will happen to you and your family if you keep going on the entrepreneurial hamster wheel? I can't guarantee what your outcome is going to be, but what I can guarantee is the cost of your inaction, the cost of you not moving forward. the cost of not doing what you desire emotionally and financially. You're here because you want to get off the hamster wheel. So whether you're watching this because you want to create additional revenue streams and you want to fulfill your passion and purpose, or you're looking for a new way of doing business and a safety net that can enable you to make money regardless of what's going on in your world, or you want more time for your family and your friends, then the Membership Course Academy is right for you. So the Membership Course Academy is the only program that will give you the steps to plan, create, and build your digital course and membership, plus easily sell it again and again on repeat. Even if you want to wait until you're good enough or qualified enough, even if you worry about putting yourself out there or selling who you are or what you do, or you worry about the tech stuff, and if you've got enough time to devote to it. The Membership Course Academy is a step-by-step program to help you actually create and sell your course and membership. So it's an 8-module program, so you can build your audience and then do the research, and then how to design and build your course and membership, and then how to easily, and I say this, easily launch and sell on repeat. And I'll take you from overworked and undervalued to having an easy business that makes you money while you sleep. So you'll receive 8 modules covering the research, the pre-selling, so you can create your course and membership and build your sales engine without selling on repeat, without trading time for money. And you'll have weekly coaching calls with me for over 90 days, plus tech support, implementation workshops to help you get it done. And I have a team of experts who offer accountability, support, and help you with different areas of building your course and membership. So you may be thinking, is this right for me? And, maybe you're like Krishna, who was really, she was going out doing lots of training out in her local community, but she wanted to get more time. And so she moved into the online world and has not looked back. Or Lucy, who wanted to create passive income streams. And, now she really gets all of her income from passive income. So imagine what your life would be like if you had a safety net for the tough times without working more or trading time for money. And you finally had the time to spend with your family and friends, or you just worked on a project that you love. What would that make possible for you? I'd love to hear. Like, what could that do for you? What would you like to do with your family? Where would you like to go? What kind of projects would you like to do? Perhaps you'd like to write a book or get more involved with the local community. Last year, 2 years ago now, I wrote my book, Make Money While You Sleep. And I really felt this year I wanted to be more involved with my local community. So I'm governor at a local school, and I'm much more involved with other projects in the local community and food banks. So, it might be that you feel like you want to give back and you have the time to be able to do it. So let's just walk you through the steps of it all. So module 1 is about identifying your audience. We've talked through this a bit. So module 2 is about outlining your course and your membership. So you've got that structure, and will help you build that structure easily. And it's amazing these days what AI can do, and we'll walk you through all of that as well, so you can have that additional support. And then module 3, recording your content. So you saw Deborah, you know, using her garage to create her mini studio will help you do that. So you build a mini studio so you can record your content easily. And then it means you've got somewhere where you can easily get going, start filming, start recording. So module 4, then it's about creating those systems. So working out where is the best place to house your membership, house your course that suits your budget and your business. And then, this is really exciting, we will help you create a best-selling sales page. And this is really the start of building that system to sell on repeat, your sales engine. And you will get my $1 million funnel secrets. And this, I can't tell you how invaluable this is. But I will walk you through step by step in workshops. So we don't just say, oh, here's a video, watch this. We do workshops where they're like kind of get it done, implementation workshops, say 2 hours, where it's the focus is building a sales page. And we'll walk you through step by step of building that sales page. Now, within 2 hours, you're not going to finish your sales page, but you will have written a lot of the copy. And I have literally, we've done a session on a Thursday before, and I've seen people come back Monday morning and they've finished their sales page. So they've written the copy and they've done the tech. Because once you start, then it's easier to get going. And that's why we're really keen to help you get going, whether it's workshops for outlining your course or building a sales page, whatever it may be, so you actually start and get going. And it's the same with winning webinars. So we give you a system to sell using webinars, because actually when you're wanting to sell your course, webinars are a great way to sell your programs, your courses, and we'll give you that system. So it walk you through step by step. And this system is, you know, worth, you know, really is invaluable, so you can sell again and again. And then you get the easy way to launch. So you'll get plug and play email sequences. So you literally can fill in the gaps for emails, for social media, sales emails, sales social media posts, so that you can like basically build out all the content for your launch. And once you've got it once, you can rinse and repeat. So it means that you will regularly launch and sell. And then we'll walk you through how to go evergreen. So once you've nailed those systems, once you've kind of perfected them and they're, you know, really humming away beautifully, then you can go evergreen and sell again and again. And I'll show you a really easy system to do this, so that you can have that mix of a live launch, just like this, and then also selling on evergreen. And I do a mix of both, because I think then you have that continual income all year, but you have easy launches. I used to do really big, complex launches, and I don't do that anymore because I found them too stressful. So I much prefer smaller launches, which are much less stress. It's easier for me to manage. And I'll show you that system. I can talk you through a big launch if you want one, but I really recommend having an easy system so that you are more likely to do it again. One of my clients at the moment, she launched and she had a massive launch. She, you know, sold, you know, about £200,000 worth of courses. So, you know, maybe $250,000 of courses. But after it, she had a nervous breakdown, and she's never launched in 2 years. She's barely done anything. And so if you build an easy system, it means that you've got it. It's easy. It means it works for you in your life. And you can get started today for 6 installments of $197 US. And if you look on the page, if you go to coursescreator.com, you'll see there's an option to pay in pounds as well, and you can pay in full as well. And here's some bonuses. So you get my funnel that we talk through. And this is, you know, this funnel has enabled me to sell over $1 million in courses. And it is the most effective way to ensure your course succeeds. if you sign up today at coursescreator.com. Plus, you get access to the Make Money While You Sleep Society. You get access for 90 days. You get group coaching calls with me. And you get support with creating the course, the implementation workshops I talk through. And you get tech support and accountability. Plus, lots of support to help you actually building your audience, whether that's through SEO, so getting found on Google or LinkedIn, plus YouTube and Pinterest. And I mentioned a special bonus at the beginning of our masterclass, the fast action bonus. So let me introduce my Skyrocket Your Publicity course to help you get PR. And if you've got any questions, I'd love to hear any questions that you've got in the chat. I'll be answering those in a moment. So here's what's in the Membership Course Academy. So you get the modules covering, what we talked through, the research, the pre-selling, so you can create your course and membership and build that sales machine so you can sell again and again. You get weekly coaching calls with me. So the group coaching calls over 90 days, plus you get tech support with my tech whiz. You get implementation workshops on whether it's writing your sales page or outlining your course or membership, or building the outline to your course, whatever it may be, so you get it done. Plus you get workshops and tech support. You get those expert calls, whether it's on Facebook ads or getting found on Google or YouTube, and you get the accountability and support in the Facebook group. Plus those bonuses I mentioned that get my funnel, that's the big one. Plus, because I spent thousands and thousands of dollars on my funnel. Plus you get the support with the copy, you get the swipe files, so it's easy for you to create your social media, your emails. So all of that value is $27,000. And if you sign up today at coursescreator.com, you can join today from $197. And Caroline, she's the author of a book called Gravitas. And I think her TED Talk actually now has 10 million views. And she completely transformed her business. She was completely feeling overwhelmed. She works with like major CEOs, Google CEOs, all this kind of thing. But she was working nonstop, and building a course and a membership has helped her to step back, have more time for her kids, and build a life that she loves. Or Leah, who I mentioned before, who has built her membership, and she's got about 250 people in her membership. And so that gives her that recurring income every month. Or Jerry, who has her accountancy business. She also has that additional membership. So she's got another income stream. And so my guarantee to you today, I 100% guarantee that you'll love this program, or I'll return your money back straight away. So just email me within 14 days of purchase. I'll refund you, no questions asked. So here's what to expect. If you go to coursescreator.com, and you'll see the sales page here, and then you literally check out the sales page, and then you click on one of those buttons, and then it will go to the order page. So then you add your name, your email address, and you can pay by credit card or various payment options, PayPal, and you can pay in pounds or US dollars. Or if you want to pay in Aussie dollars, then that option is available too. And so once you pay, you can get access to the membership area, you get access to the course and the program. And so it looks like this. So you can immediately get going, start learning, start doing. So it's it's a program where you can really dive in and get going straight away. So here's what's in the membership again, all that value. So it's $27,000 in value, and you can join today from $197 US. That's coursescreator.com. And I'll pop in the chat I'll pop the link so you've got it. Let's have a look. Okay, so I'd love to hear any questions for you. Let's have a look. Okay, so Bianca's asking, are you on the coaching calls? Yes, it's me on the coaching calls. So there are other experts as well, but we do it where it's usually a Monday coaching call with me, and then there might be another expert to help you with like finding your writing voice or SEO or something like that, to help you with other elements as well. But there's always a coaching call with me as well. Because I think lots of people, different ways to sell. So, you know, some people love LinkedIn, some people love Instagram or SEO. And so it's really important to look at different options, what works for you. Some people want to use Facebook ads. I personally have used Facebook ads really, really well, and Instagram ads, but I also love using LinkedIn and YouTube. So, you know, I really recommend that when you build a course, you think about how you're going to sell it and where you sell it with your audience. So I popped the link in for anybody. Any other questions? Let me just have a look. Any other questions? Amy says, okay, do you cover how to figure out what the course should be about? Yes. I know this is a big one that you know, people can kind of have a little nugget of an idea and they're not sure, and so we really help you to get clarity around that so you can get going and build, because you know, in the beginning it might feel like, oh, I'm not sure, and then you can test that out. So yes, absolutely. Hadna asked, so you'd walk through both membership and course creation? Yes. You know, essentially there's very similar elements in both. And so it might be that you're wanting to build the membership, or maybe it's a course and then membership. And so, yeah, so they can be really interlinked and flow into each other. So yes, we talk through both courses and memberships. And some people just want to build one thing or focus on one first of all. And so, you know, but I always say, you got to do what works, what's going to be best for your business, because everybody's business is different. Okay, Jill says, hello, Jill. Okay, I'm here to rekindle my enthusiasm and continue growing my my dog grooming course journey. My existing students are asking, so Jill has been through the program and built a course, and are asking for a membership site and advanced training. Great. So fantastic. Okay, so you want to get going with doing the so membership site. Well, that's exciting. That's really good. Lovely to see you again, and glad that I think for you, Jill, having a membership where you can give ongoing support to the people that you train can give you great recurring income, because you've got the course initially, but then you're giving them ongoing support on building a business. Doesn't always have to be you. You can bring in other experts as well to do other things. And so they get advanced experience from you and that ongoing support. And of course they pay for it, but you get that recurring income. Bianca asks, are the calls recorded if I can't make them? Yes. So they are, they work, I try and plan them for different time zones. So I'm in the UK, but I always try and make sure that, like, Jill is in I think you are at the moment in kind of Brisbane. So you know, so I always try and think of people in Australia, and then we have quite a few people in the US. And so we plan calls for times that work, try and fit as many time zones in as possible for people. But the calls are recorded, so if you can't make a call, you can always catch the replays. And if you have any questions, like you have a question for Bianca or for me and you can't make a call, you can always post questions in the Facebook group and we answer them. Or I'm saying Bianca, I mean Nina, our tech VA, or you know, you can always, you know, if you can't make a call or something, I can always, you know, send you a little voice note or something. So I try and fit around people in their lives. Padma asks, what time of the day are the calls? So again, we try and be flexible. So some calls are lunchtime in the UK. So that's, it works out about 8 a.m. EST. And then some calls are evening. So that's 3:30 p.m. EST. So it's sort of to try and fit different time zones for everyone around the world. Okay. Any other questions from anyone? Well, I will put that slide back up for a moment. Let me put the slide back up. Thank you, everybody. Just so you can see that again. Oh, why is it paused? Don't know why it's paused there. Oh, more questions. Seth says, do you have any experience in the Kajabi platform? Yes, I use Kajabi. We train a lot of people with Kajabi. So yes. And sales training courses, yes. I have built courses for people in many, many different topics, from sales to social media to cheese making to let me think of my tractors. We've done one. So you name it, we've done it. Oh, Tessa says, I can heartily recommend Lucy's courses. Bless you, Tessa. Thank you. Lovely to have you here. We love Tessa. So Tessa's has written books and is helps other people write books, and so she has courses and a membership. Career coaching, yes, career coaching is a huge one, and there is so much potential because you know, having a membership for people where you've got you know, people can find you like somewhere like YouTube, and then you send them to your membership. It's a really, really great way to create additional income. Works really well with LinkedIn as well. Okay, Jill says, thank you so much for everything, Lucy. You're absolutely magnificent. Looking forward to seeing you on the weekly online calls again. Oh, looking forward to seeing you too again soon, Jill. So, you know, and that's the thing, that it might be that you start off, you build a course just like Jill or Tessa, and then you come back and then you say, okay, now I'm ready to build the membership. And, you know, so, and that's the thing, that actually courses and memberships are so intertwined, and it's a really great way to have recurring income, because you've got that course, but then you have, so rather than just you have one sale with the course, but then you get people to join the membership, and you're getting that additional income every single month. And so that is such a safety net. It's like a salary. That's like my salary for the month, and then everything else on top is a bonus. And so it's, you know, it's a really nice way to live, and it means that you have, you know, you have that security net. Oh, Jill, thank you. For everyone that on here on the webinar, it's really worth signing up. Lucy's the real deal. Oh, bless you. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Thank you, Jill. And it's a really friendly, lovely space. Everybody's very supportive in the community. And oh, Tessa says, couldn't agree more. And, you know, and it's a really nurturing space, and you make lovely friendships as well with it. So that's another great thing about it. Okay, so I would love to have you as part of the Membership Course Academy, and you know, I really would love to support you in building your courses and your memberships, because you know, it is so possible for you to do this. Whatever you have going on, whether, you know, you're working full time or, you know, all of those things. I know we all have lots of different pressures and things going on in our lives, but actually, you know, you can do little things. I was just working on a new course over the summer, and, you know, I had my son all summer, but I had like 5 days, and, you know, focused. I was saying this to Tessa, I think, the other week, and focus. And, you know, it's amazing what you can get done when you just focus. I was away in Turkey, stayed in a hotel, and I just was like, wrote lots. And then, you know, and these chunks of time, and then you've built a course, and that can, you know, absolutely change your life. And so, you know, it might feel intimidating, but once you get in the flow, anything is possible. But you just have to be prepared to make that leap and make it happen. Okay, so I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you. I am here if there's any questions. You know, just reach out to me, and there will be the replay. So if you want to watch this again, and we'll send it out tomorrow. And otherwise, just if you want to have a chat with me, I would love to have a chat with you. So thank you, and hopefully see you soon. Bye, bye, bye.